healthy and fine friend. And baby, look who on the Zoom today, Tyrese. How are you?
I'm good, babe. Just waking up, just been in the studio all night trying to finish this Beautiful Pain album.
Yeah.
Most challenging thing I've ever done in my life.
I mean, you make pain sound so good. I just have to say it. It's not many people that can go through what you've been going through and then get in the studio and make a record like the one you just gave us. So let me just say first and foremost, I appreciate your transparency with this song. So how have you been healing?
The only thing I've done is I stay committed to every 24 hours. I don't think about next week, next month. I'm getting as much sleep as I need to. I'm just in the studio working on an album that I wish was everybody else's but mine's. But there's a lot of beauty that I've discovered in this pain. And so, yeah, the title of this album represents kind of the whole makeup of my experiences. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm doing the best I can with what I have. If I was feeling anything else, I would definitely tell you. I'm sad, I'm miserable, I'm depressed, I'm messed up. I would tell you, I'm very honest. So I'm good right now.
And I love that for us as fans. The beautiful thing about your career is that we can get Tyrese in a lot of different ways. Okay. If we want to see you on a big screen, if we want to see you doing music, we have that option. And so I'm excited that we're getting a new project from you. And just with everything that you went through, how has the process been making this new album?
It's been very challenging. But if it all ended for me tomorrow, God forbid, I would honestly say I've never done anything more creative. I've never done anything that I'm more proud. Other than having two daughters, I've never done anything in my personal existence on this earth that is more vulnerable and honest and creative. I mean, the music and the songs are just like it's just like I listen to it and I can't believe it's mine.
Yeah.
That's how crazy it is. So it's 20 songs total. It's a double album. And yeah, we're about to go shoot a video in Paris for the first single.
Oh, okay. In Paris.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah, me and Lenny Kravitz going.
Oh, you and Lenny, light flex. You and Lenny heading over to Paris. Now, Tyrese, if you need a little plus size extra in the video, I'm your girl, okay? I can pull up to Paris.
Yeah, Patty, let's go. Yeah, so I'm my patience has been tested. But I'm at a place right now where it's believe what you want. But the one thing about a liar, meaning my ex, is she's gonna switch the story up every other week.
Mm-hmm.
Gaslighting, playing victim, painting this picture. She's got a lot of conviction in her voice when she speaks, so she can make people really believe what she wants. I don't care to be liked or loved. I don't care. I believe you, Tyree. I'm not in it for none of that. I'm just telling my truth.
Yeah.
And, I got married to do it for the rest of my life. And so for me to arrive at I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me as a song, I've just felt an overwhelming sense of wanting to tell people how I arrived at that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of songs that people love, but they don't really know the story behind it. And I've just really wanted, for the first time, I really wanted people to know the details of what I pulled from to do this song. And yeah, it's we're about to be number one. Um, to all of the fans and listeners at WGCI, first of all, y'all been rocking with me since I got off that bus. Um, and every movie and every song I release, GCI just always give me so much love. I've been to y'all offices a million times. I can get to y'all office without even using the navigational. That's how often I've been there. So I'm very grateful. But I'm number two right now, and I'm about to be number one. I think I just found out this morning we got 25 spins,
Okay.
and we'll be number one.
Oh,
So
well, let
for
me
all
hit the button.
fans, let's go.
Look, let me hit the button.
Yeah, let's go.
We got to run it up.
Yeah, we got to go crazy because I heard I got until Saturday at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the final count. But for us to be this close to number one, I'm over here like,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
don't even want to be number one just to be number one. I want to be number one because of the statement. You know, this song is honest and vulnerable, my emotions and feelings and my truth and so many people's truth. That's why so many people, women and men, can relate to the song. And then the song is live. The whole song is done in a studio with live musicians and instruments, and Lenny Kravitz is on. It's just like I want Lenny to know how much we love him.
Yeah.
So he hasn't done anything in the R&B space in forever. Yet he's a black king, and might be a rock star, but he's still a black king. And for us to be number one is the statement. And
Mm.
I really hope that y'all could bless me at GCI and help drive that thing up there.
Come on, let's do it. Say less. Nothing changed with us around here. We still running it up for Tyrese. We still supporting you, of course. But I when I think about the record, Tyrese, I feel like everybody has been to a point where they get like with an ex, and they like you look back on the relationship like, damn, that person really did not love me, really did not rock with me. So you guys were married. You have a beautiful baby girl together. When did you just wake up like that wasn't love? Because even when you break up with somebody, you can't admit like we were in love at a point. But like, when did you
Yeah.
say it wasn't love?
Um, it really became all that was revealed to me through the lawyers.
Okay.
Um, I mean, she said I kicked her and my 1 year old out, which is a blatant lie. I was out of town working on a movie. I can do a lot of things while being in New Jersey, but I cannot physically move you and a baby out. She moved out on her own.
Mm.
Um, because she moved out and took everything out of the house, I got the locks changed on the crib like 4 days later because I had to go back out of town to finish the movie. Because I flew home to try and save my marriage. So yeah, it was I had to change the locks 4 days after she left because I'm like, I don't know, what are you gonna come back and figure out what else to take?
Right.
It had a little home invasion vibe on that thing. Like, you just taking stuff out my house. Took 50 boxes of stuff out of my house.
Mm.
I was not there, and I still don't know to this day what she actually took. So it was a little weird for me to come home to that. And then, yeah, so it's been trying to get $20,000 for a 1 year old child, and yet she doesn't care for money, celebrity, materialistic things. I ain't about that. That ain't who I am. So I don't think you ever loved me. For me, it's really like all of the stuff that's been revealed to me about her agenda.
Mm.
Uh, so it's, yeah, I mean, who wouldn't feel what I feel, to be publicly lied on she's testifying court documents under penalty of perjury, and just the lies are all over the place. And it's like, man, there's some people who could have decided he's the monster, he's the problem. Let's not book him for concerts and shows and book him for movies because of what he's being accused of. So it's like when someone is aware of what damage they could cause on your reputation and they still decide to do it anyway, I don't think you ever loved me.
Mm.
Because like, who did you become?
Right.
And why are you doing all of this to me? um what's the end game? So it's yeah, it's I understand people may decide, oh, you're a celebrity, get over it, you got money, get over it. But I'm human, man, and I've been getting money for a long time. And so money doesn't stop you from slipping into a depression when you're used to money. Being in a mansion and having a private chef doesn't stop you from being depressed if it's something that you're going to slip into. So yeah, it's been a balancing act of just kind of like, okay, wow, I got 5 years out of it, but then who was I married to?
Mm.
It's perception versus reality. And
Yeah.
so, and people like, stop talking about it. You're bashing her. You're bashing a woman. It's your private life. Shut up. If you decide to not talk about your life and things that's on your mind, that's your choice. Pride and ego stops us from talking about the things that we're carrying. And ain't nobody finna, I'm not about to go crazy. And I'm not finna let nobody have me to go crazy because I'm keeping all this stuff bottled up inside. And she just so happens to be a woman. But if one of my homies had messed over and pulled a fast one and tried to rob me or steal something from me or take advantage of me, I'll be talking about that too. And that could be one of my homies I grew up with.
Yeah.
So I'm just very honest. And it happens to be a woman that I'm being honest about. And that's my truth.
And we're getting that on this record. Now, I do want to ask you, after going through that and that kind of marriage and whatever, would you ever get married again? Because really
In
the
a heart,
girls,
in a
uh-oh.
heartbeat.
Oh, you would?
In a heartbeat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually have a song on my album that I don't want to give it away, but I have a song on my album that's entitled I Would Still Say I Do. Yeah, I
Oh,
would still get married. I would still say I do. I would still do it. I mean, the Lord Jesus Christ is love. It's a selfless act of love to get married, to be able to say, I want to take this journey with you for the rest of my life. I couldn't even attempt to turn my back on the sanctuary of marriage.
mm,
What it did for my confidence, what it did for my life, the vibrations of my life was up.
yeah.
Um, and yeah, there's no way I could never not get married again. I absolutely believe in marriage still.
I love that. And you're in a new relationship. Well, it's not new. You're in another relationship already and healing with your girl. And let me just say this. She is bad. Like, I'm a straight woman. Okay. I like chocolate ball head men, but baby, you got a bad one on your hands. She's
Thank you very much. Yeah, I just told her that last night.
hey.
Yeah, she jumped out that shower. I was in the bathroom. I'm like, God damn. She is definitely special. It's her birthday coming up in the next couple days, so Instagram is about to get a little crazy over this next.
There you go. Will we get a reunion? You take it, Genuine. Y'all really need like a show. Cause like I would love to just watch that in action, but will we ever get a reunion?
The closest thing to a reunion, Tank just posted it on his Instagram the other day.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah, so these promoters are funny. So they'll hit me and book me, then they'll hit Tank and book him, then they'll hit Genuine and book him. And next thing you know, we look up and we like, oh shit, all three of us are on the same bill. So what we're gonna do, there's a likelihood that we're gonna do some TGT songs in that concert because all three of us are on the bill.
Okay.
And I think the fans are gonna be very excited about that being a moment, I think. So
Okay.
I'm excited.
I love that.
Let's get this thing to #1 so I don't have to push this album the next year.
You ain't said nothing but a word, my friend. Thank you so much for today. I appreciate it.
All love, sis. I appreciate your energy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too. Bless you. Peace.